Hi everybody, it's Rando Cash. The video you're about to watch is a video of me converting a losi mini truck into a scale model. Things didn't quite work out the way I thought they would throughout the process, but it was still a very enjoyable build and the truck turned out looking great. For being, my first scale build, I definitely would like to do another. I think next time I'm going to go a little outside the box. Might do some, narrow MOAs on a stretched out ladder chassis. It's something that not only looks scaled, it's, very comparable out of course. Alright guys, thanks.
Alright, this is Rando Cash again, and this is a stock losi mini crawler. The truck is probably about 4, maybe 5 months old. Seen quite a bit of time out on the trails. Evident by the broken body posts and the dirt everywhere. Alright. Now what we're going to do with this truck is this is going to be a scale conversion. Now I've never built a scale truck before, but I figured with the narrow axles, the 1.9 tires and rims already, it was a good choice. Now TCS actually has what is called the L-Trail chassis plates. Very simple conversion, just bolts right on. Alright, now for the links I wanted a little more clearance and help it get over the rocks, a little less hang up since it's going to be longer. Went with simple 3 racing aluminum turnbuckles, very affordable, great upgrade to make, and they come with the little screwed inserts. For the body, I wanted to do an axial Trail Ranger body. I figured, it'd be a good choice, nice and scale. Plus, it looks a little tough and rugged. Other than that, there's not going to be many upgrades. Basic tuning of the chassis, see what we can do, possibly swapping out the shocks. It's going to be a very just simple, scale-looking truck. The paint scheme we were thinking was a fluorescent blue and white, but that could change, could be black instead of the white. We also made a simple braided steel line, which is going to be a tow cable, possibly mounted up in the back of the truck or up off the front bumper when it's done. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you some more pictures as I'm building the truck and disassembling the truck and painting the truck. There will also be a test run video afterwards. It will be the first run of the truck, so you guys will be seeing it as we're experiencing it, and if anything breaks, well, you'll be the first to know. Alright, thanks. Okay, the chassis is apart now. Just left everything connected to the axles, just make it easier for, leave the springs on, the Y-link. And the less you got to take apart, the less you got to put back together. Motor and transmission are still attached to the chassis, or the skid plate on the bottom. The electronics are sitting off to the side for right now, and I even left the servo on the front axle. As for right now, that's about as far as disassembly as I'm going to go. I'm going to start figuring out, the spacers needed to get the L-Trail chassis hooked up to the skid plate. Alright, get back to you guys in a few. Alright, as far as constructing the chassis, the first thing I did was I put the 3 links in there and bolted them in. It's got a lot of play. That gives me my base width because I know I want the Y-link mounted inside the chassis. Now, with that hooked up, it is much easier to slide the transmission in and figure out exactly how much space I'm going to have to take up, which is about 6 millimeters. Alright, I have the new bottom links on. They are the 3 racing blue links. They went on very simple. They bolted right on to the factory rod end, and quite honestly look very nice. Can't wait to see how they perform on the rocks. And about ready to start bolting the axles to the chassis, which as you can see is now together.